I'm Apex Rookie 1, and these are 4 tips to rank up easily in Season 14 of Apex Legends. As you can see on the screen, tip 1 is going to be thirst your kill. If you have the opportunity to finish the kill, finish the kill. This is a season where KP is important, so if you can get it, get it. Now we're going to switch things up with something I find highly important, which is tip number 2, positioning. King's Canyon is a tricky map, and therefore you need to make sure you're taking the best positions possible, preparing yourself and your team for the end fights. Try to take high ground as much as possible so you're shooting down at opponents rather than being a team that's down fighting up for position. Shooting down is a major way that you can win most of your fights, or at least get a lot of damage that can lead to KP. With King's Canyon, you have to make sure you're paying attention to some of the smaller dip spots in which teams and enemies could come from, because you may get caught thinking you have the front door when in actuality there's still a back door. Now the next tip is one of my favorites. Tip number 3, the storm. Something I notice a lot of players die to over and over again because they have no true understanding of it. I want players to pay more attention to the storm in terms of how much it takes in damage and how long it takes you to heal, whether it's a syringe or it's a med kit. The storm is something that has plagued many players on my teams as a person that solo queue. Whether it's a rank match or it's a pub match, I notice that when I'm playing with teams and I'm not communicating with them, they immediately run into the ring when the storm hits. When we're outside the ring, they have no clue that we can sit out here for much longer than they actually think. So, tip number 3, understand the storm. Know how long a med kit takes, know how long a syringe takes, and they give them to you for a reason. Pick up heat shields and use them. Now, lastly, we're going to get on to tip number 4. Third party. If you have the opportunity, you want to take third party fights as much as possible. There's nothing better than getting free KP, which I like to consider a third party fight. You're coming in on people that's already weak and don't even have to shoot at the best of your ability because you're looking at enemies who don't need much damage. Now, at any time, if you're granted the opportunity to third party, you want to make sure that you're thirsting your kills, like I said in tip 1, so you can continue to gain KP as well as trying to maintain your position. It's a lot to put all 4 tips together, but if you can find a way to put all 4 of these tips together, I promise you, you'll be able to rank up quickly here in Season 14 of Apex Legends. Now, if you want more tips, make sure you like, share, comment, and I'll be back with more tips and how-tos coming up soon here. Again, take those third-party fights.